All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Just saw Tony A doing some live streaming as he's painting up some 15 dBA business. So I had to leave him because while I enjoy listening to him, I kind of I need to kind of talk while I'm doing this a little bit. And I can't type on his thing while I'm doing this, so it's a little bit more challenging, if you know what I mean. Can't type, and I'm not going to do any painting probably. Still continuing my basing in my 15s. I need to see how this is because it was not looking good the other day. So I'm not going to do any painting probably. Still continuing my basing. That's not bad. Nice glare there. Because it was not looking good the other day. Nice glare on the plastic. Painting probably. Still continuing my basing. That's not bad. Nothing like feedback. Okay, so here we are, and let me do one other thing real quick here. And probably, again, I don't know how long, because I think we're going to be taking a walk here, a family little walk. But I don't know when that'll happen, and it's getting late, so who knows. This could be 5 minutes or an hour. So bear with for a moment, please. Down for 5. Sorry, everybody, a little quiet here. Okay. He said it could be short, could be long, I don't know. That's what you said, blah, blah, blah. Okay, hilarious. All right. So I have also decided that I don't need to, I don't really need to paint these brown. So like, these are my bases. Oh my gosh, the lighting on these. I don't need to do that. Now the edges I should probably still do that. But I can keep them like that because I'm going to put a sticker on the bottom of that. And I put so much flock on there, it doesn't really come across. If you know what I mean. Jelly bean. So, all right. But now that I'm starting thinking about it, and I realized I hadn't mounted the mortar squad for first platoon. So let's get that done. Pencil and no eraser. So go check out Tony Aguilar. He does DBAs. He just said that he's played 800 games of DBA with this friend. I love that. I think that is so cool. I need to find a wargaming bro or sis I just played the same game with. I'm kind of in this stage of life where I've been kind of in an interesting dilemma here. Not dilemma, just a stage of life stuff, man. Okay, so the question is, do I base this guy with 3 guys? I don't really like doing that. They're all going to be like right next to each other. Yeah, I don't think I like that. My problem with doing the round bases is that I don't really have a good way of labeling them. So I forget. So like this gets put away in a box and I forget what they're for. I would get that camera down closer. Here I can. So it's my last Thursday. There's my little toesies. Little piggies. I'm sitting on the robe. Let's see if I can get that camera maybe a little closer to the action. It's been a good little stand here. The Joby, Joby. Oh, Joby. I'm going back to the Joby on Monday, so you will see a lot less of me. That's just because I don't know what's waiting for me. All right, I just played with my fellow countrymen to let's pull it together, boys and girls. Oh, I don't need that on there. Come on, man. Who's doing this? Who's a professional? Time to get sick, boys and girls. Oh. There we go. That's a little better. And some more nice crotch shots. Fantastic. Yeah, I definitely don't want to put 3 guys on that stand. So first thing I need to do is mark where I'm going to put the label. And I'm not sure I actually ever put the label on the... I don't think I ever really worry about the label for my equipment, actually. I have and I haven't. Did I do it? I didn't do it for the machine gun, so maybe I don't need to do it for these mortars. Maybe that would help me. A little bit more cinematic base then. Yeah, let's look in bolt action what the mortar team is made up of. Not Japanese. Not British. No, not British. I need, let's see here. Mortar, 3 men. Okay. And it might be 2 men, but that's fine. So we'll just do that. Well, okay, so I could probably mix brown paint with that ground texture now. See how that goes. Might have a couple of guests come on here. We'll see. That's good. I think I'm going to put this down now. So, still don't have any viewers, so I don't really need to talk a whole lot about stuff because no one's on there. So yeah, Tony. Anyways, talking about Tony, and I've got a lot of local gamers here. I could probably. I think I might have an aversion to playing people, and I don't think it's necessarily because I don't like the people. Because I got good people, and some of them might even come on this channel tonight and play against. You know, I got Chris and Matt for miniatures. I got Jim and Mitch. I got all kinds of people for gaming. They don't want to game with me, but they're here. Jay, all kinds of people. St. Louis is a pretty good game town. I think a lot of towns are good game towns. I don't know about good war game towns, but and yeah, not all those people are like some are mini, some are ASL, some are the guy with the mortar. How about him? How about him? He's coming up to bring up a new one. The glue and it's probably not the right sound. I'm kind of making up my. That's the only problem with not basing. Well, I think I sold my. No, this problem is not basing. I'll get back to that in just a minute. In a standard like Flames of War or, of course, 15s, there is no really single way of basing 15s. It's interesting to see what the super glue does on this mixed with this Elmer's. probably not a good idea. It's probably like super caustic or something. I'm probably gonna catch something doing this. Okay, we got a viewer. What is up, viewer? Let me know who you are. What's going on? I need to get some of that Luke app stuff. I'm afraid that it'll be too big for my 15s. But I think Chris has used them. I'll need to ask him if he's used it for. My eraser. Don't use that. If he's used Luke apps, I'm pretty sure he has. Now that I'm going to be working again, let's get a little bit of savings built back up. I can kind of buy some of those little things. I've been really avoiding buying. I had a couple little purchases here and there because I felt like I'd saved up some money. And oh, it's so funny. I just bought a couple of books on Amazon for business stuff, and I just realized why I had such a large credit on Amazon. That means they got my thing back that I sent back, so that's good. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's a problem with basing like I do, because like there's no one bases like this. Though that said, I did just sell my 10 mils, so that's cool. What's up, big board? Kev. So go check out his channel, everybody. You should know. I mean, no introduction necessary. Now, really, most of you know who he is. But if you're a miniature person watching me, you may not know who Kev is. So Kev Sharp, he plays board war games, and he does an amazing job of. He reviews games. Not really. He does not really review games. I think that's right, Kev. You don't really review games. Occasionally, you'll have a review, but more well, I guess you give your kind of thoughts on a game. But he doesn't do like full, like, hey, here's an unboxing, here's my review. He'll play the game a few times and give his thoughts on it. So I guess that's a review. Yeah, I just don't feel like it's a formal review, but it's super good. I mean, I like it a lot and watch many of them. But he'll play lots of series. It seems like you have kind of changed your focus a little bit. Like I knew you initially as playing like, I'll say OCS, but you'd play it and you'd have mini videos on, like your game, like or TCS. I remember TCS was a big one. I remember watching. I feel like you got away from that a little bit. I don't know if you're just playing. Well, you're still playing those large games, but you always have a ton of games set up. And oh, there's yelling going on in the house. Hold on, let me see if it's about me. Oh my gosh, there's a gamer guy that's moving to Missouri soon. I just saw his house, but I need to get on here and do something real quick. Oh, okay. So anyway, so Kev's awesome. He's an inspiration to us all. But board war games, he's many curious. I think someday he'll. Okay, so this didn't really work out because I still have to cover the bases, and so that's a bummer. So I'll just do that. I'll just do that next time in the right order. And it didn't really work out because some of the super glue and Elmer's didn't mix up too well. Not that I knew it'd mix up. What's going on, Kev? What are you doing tonight? Super good. He doesn't review games. He eviscerates him. Oh, that's hilarious. So, Brian, thanks for joining. Yeah, so what I'm doing here, if you're not a miniature gamer, I'm basing these up. There's some provisionals. I started painting on the sprue and was enjoying that sort of, but then I'm such a slow painter that I get bored. And then I need to do something else. So, and also this kind of gives me a little inspiration because I can kind of see how they're going to look based up and in the army structure that I'm doing. And I can show that in just a minute. And then you guys haven't been on, but so just a minute. Anyway, Kev's got some good stuff. I mean, the cool thing about Kevin, he's got a big variety of games. I'm pretty much focused on tactical and kind of the same games often, and kind of the same minis games. But Kev has a huge variety, and Kev and I've done a lot, 3 or 4 plays of tactical games, and it's enjoyable. It's good times. And I got to meet Kev in person before, so that's cool. Play games live with him. So And then Brian, do you have a channel? And if you do, and I'm subscribed to you, and I watch and comment on your videos, and I don't remember, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's marked. So just so people can see, just from the other day. So this is what I got done. We got 3 squads. So now we have a complete platoon. So there's the platoon leader, lieutenant, and then the 3 squads. This guy's awaiting. This is the sniper. Look what I'm doing. This is the kind of professional camera shooting you get here. You're a watcher, not a creator. That's cool, man. Now let's ready. So I just doing all that talking and no one could see it. That's the kind of professional filming you can get used to on the itinerant hobbyist. You know, I watch these guys who are doing awesome videos like illuminating rounds, modeling for advantage. These people they're awesome. It's great. And sometimes I think, man, maybe I should do that, but I don't. That's not because that's not my particular style. So that's cool. All right. So anyway, here's my squad. Here's a squad. Let's get them like all lined up in order. I'm going to need to kind of take care of those white spots I can see. These back guys here are the bars. So there's a bar. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, there's a bar. Bar. And then here's the lieutenant. And then with the first squad. And this is the, no, so, yeah, that's lieutenant. And then this is the company commander. And I really need to put a 3rd guy with him. Here's a radio guy, a forward air observer. Here's the mortar, which I just put together. This is with the company commander as well. Another like a runner or messenger or something. Kind of using the battle group to structure that. Hey, what's up, ID Jester? Man, this is the guy that's cranked it up. So ID kind of was on a sports tear for a while, and he's back to wargaming, and he is on a tear. He is just cranking them out, man. I mean, dude, I hope you sold all those sports games to make room for all those war games you're getting so many games. It's crazy. Oh, there's that charger I've been looking for. Hilarious. There's 2 things, and I'm all over the place here, but there's 2 things that I am not good at in wargaming, and that's the thought of painting horses and planes. I have a hard time with planes. I think because I'm not nailed down the way I would base them. I know there's really cool methods. Well, I appreciate that. You saying that they look good. So this is what happens when, so guys, chat amongst yourselves. So what I was doing, I was painting them on the sprues. I may finish these guys on the sprues because I don't know if I have enough bases for them. And then they'll be done. I can put them in a box and base them when I need them. And I might do the pants and do everything else, and maybe I could repaint the faces because these are all painted for provisional companies. Or you know what? I could just keep them that way. But I kind of needed to base so I can see what I got, and I'm glad I did because I thought I should. I needed more riflemen and less bazookas and mortars. But that's Battlefront, so I'm gonna put those in the box. And go here. So ID, start playing Day of Days. I saw. What do you think so far? I think Day of Days might have been one of mine that convinced me that I maybe not be a big. I may not be a big game guy. Okay, not that one. If that makes sense. I may not be a big. So ID is playing Day of Days, which is a standard combat series, or system, whatever series, I think, which is a very simple system, 8 to 16 pages of rules, but you can use this, 8 of those pages used for all of them. And can you guys hear me all right? Because I feel like I'm talking I feel like I'm whispering. I'm being quiet. You know what? Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna put these guys back in here. I'll put the base in there. I need to make sure these are labeled. No, that's just gonna tell you what I thought of it. I think Day of Days showed me that I am not a big game player most of the time, and I probably really need to play those with someone else. So this is. I'm just gonna label them with pencil for now, but I want to use paper at some point. I want to do this. Hold on. Well, that's not what I want to do. See, I'm struggling a little bit with how to label these. I thought I'd kind of nailed it down, but then as I started thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't think, especially with these guys, I don't think I need to label them, the company they're with. But... So it's First Platoon. This is mainly so I can remember. Yeah, that's not really good at all. Another reason not to paint it. That's too much lettering on there. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I want to be able to identify them. So, and I'm going to use a. I'm going to use paper with a little flag, and I might even put the stats, maybe. But ultimately, I probably won't do that because I'm going to end up using them for here. Yeah. Yeah, I better not going to do that because I'm going to have to move them over. And this also means I need to find how I'm going to store them. So so I'm not sure it's the big. Let's get back to the big game thing. So it's kind of tough when you're trying to write and talk. But I'm not sure that the big games are for me. So Day of Days was a little too much involvement for what it is I was trying to do here. So please hold, everybody. Someone's coming in. All right, everybody. Sorry, my kid. No. Anyway, so I think that family walk might be coming up. Anyway, I think Day of Days might be a little too big. It's not hard at all, but just too much stuff for one person. I was kind of like, I don't know. And I found like I talked about this a couple streams ago. I got this huge game set up of Blitzkrieg Commander. I really prefer smaller games so I can kind of get it done in a smaller amount of time. Maybe not in one stream or one sitting. I'm okay with that, but just I think I can kind of hold it into my head, especially with this stuff I'm doing with work and all that. I'm probably going to need a little bit more brain time. I think it's interesting, not much to learn, and still allows for kind of simple gameplay, which I need. I'm with you on the simple gameplay right now. And doing it on Vassal helps it. I don't need to cut counters. And you talk about how you have limited room. Vassal's fantastic for those large games. And I was playing Nathan. He was teaching me Grand Tactical Series, and I played that a couple times, and I think I'm just kind of like, okay, I think now's not the time for me to play Grand Tactical. And so just today, it's really hit me even more. I'm like, I got to kind of just play a few games, and because I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing other stuff. And Unfortunately, a little less gaming, but it's going to be cool. Do you remember which scenario you played? I'm just doing the Utah beat. I just did the well, I think for the D-Day game I played on D-Day, where I put the videos out on D-Day, I played all of it. I believe I did all the beach landings. I can't remember though. I did so many. I know I tried to play I did the Commonwealth beaches and landings a little bit too, because that's been kind of a focus of mine. But I do remember doing the Utah landings though. Well, an ID, I think doing one map is good too. That helps keep it under control, and it's cool. I mean, the cool thing, I mean, Day of Days is great. I mean, you have a ton of scenarios. Utah, Omaha, uh, the other ones, Commonwealth beaches, so you can do that. And then they have some after the breakout, and I don't give, which is that Grand Tactical had an after the beach landing, and I can't say I disagree. So this is third. So the reason I'm putting, like, you don't really consider yourself having an HQ for a squad, but it is. But remember, these are going to be platoons as well. So that could be a company headquarters, which is why my numbering system doesn't kind of make sense there, but that's okay. It's funny, if it's in the right light, I can see it. So far, I've not been told that they're going on a walk, so I'm still good. I'm looking for a text to come up, or my son said he would call me. So what do we got going on here? Yeah. Oh, see ya, Kev. It's been awesome, man. Thanks for popping on. Appreciate it. You may hear my son's piano playing. He's taught himself some songs. Look at old standard Farlace. And so this is the platoon headquarters. I've just carved out a space so this is weird. He'll be in the back here. And then next to him will be the first squad HQ, which is a sergeant, corporal. I based them together. So then I'm just labeling it D11. And that way, if you're playing a game where they need to stay together and you're all kind of mixed up, you got them. So anyway, I think I want them to just simpler games and smaller games right now. As much as the thought of playing Utah Beach and, all of Market Garden or Grand Tactical Series, I just kind of, it's not so much my thing right now. So Sniper Platoon 1 HQ. So I'm going to erase that. I can't remember who's got the machine guns. I think it's just a platoon. And the platoon gets a mortar. Oh yeah, this is probably the weapons. Could be the weapons squad. So these guys could be the leaders. And that's the runners. Radio for that. I thought I had. Oh, there's the leader. So yeah, that's right. I need another guy for that. And then I need more guys for. All right, so it's a little bit neater now. Desert Heater, White Star Rising scenario. Those are good. So they're a little bit neater. So here's the platoon headquarters and the first squad, weapons squad, second squad, Who's this guy? Company headquarters. It's third squad. Kind of backwards. There you go. All right. You might like tank duel. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm really a tank guy. I'm really a tank battle guy. Have you played it? I don't remember seeing a video of it yet. It's simpler with some cool interactions of tanks. I'm hoping to get the. Oh yeah, you're trying to hope you got that on with somebody else. Let me, everybody. I'm kind of in this holding moment. Oh, all right, everybody. It's walk time. So I have a good amount of viewers. ID Jester, thanks for coming on. Big Kev, he's got on it. Thanks for coming on. And let's see, Brian. Thank you, sir. I might, well, for lately I keep saying I might be on later, and I used to do that, but this last few days I haven't been on later. So I hope I'm on later, but I don't know. All right, guys and gals. I don't think I have any gals. I will talk to you guys later, and you got me through labeling the things and mounting a couple things and basing them. Looks like I need to do a little touch up on some of those. All right, thanks all, and we will chat at you all later. ID, I look forward to more of your streams. Bye. Little hint of the robe there for you.